I'm Douglas, and welcome to Midnight Ramblings. We're just talking about random stuff into something.
You fucked up again, didn't you?
Yeah, we wrote an intro. Well, I wrote an intro, and I messed it up. So,
Hard.
like I said, we're just here to talk about random stuff, and you can comment below to get in the conversation. And today we have Damien.
What's up?
We got Trevor here,
Hey, this is going so well.
and we still have Will as well.
Hey, what up?
I said still because he said last time we were just practicing fucking around that he was only going to be here for like 80% of these. 90%. Still not 100, for the record. So today, we're basically just promoting ourselves. Ooh.
Yeah!
Alright.
I missed what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
$2,000 a day, you can get Mr. Muckle here, and I'll massage your feet.
Alright.
I mean, you take check.
No, I've seen Will Muckle's bathroom and bedroom. I don't want his hands anywhere near my feet.
Yeah, man. I've seen your bathroom.
Good point.
$2,000 a day.
You take post-dated checks.
Man, you'd be lucky you get $2 a day.
Alright.
I'll give you $2 a day to rub my feet.
I wouldn't.
How about,
Because, like, for $2, my feet are equally as gross as your bathroom.
how
To be
about,
fair, that is
Nah, for $2
Absolutely
a day, I
true.
can buy a Powerade at the Pilot and still get more nutrients than a foot rub. I'm
how
good.
about $8 an hour?
An
That's-
hour?
I'm
hour?
sorry, that just jumped.
Because
Yeah.
I only need, like, a 20-minute foot rub to feel good.
You're asking a 50% increase on the minimum wage for a foot rub. I can't do that.
I'm
I
sorry,
can't.
that number's wrong.
Yeah. I don't know where you're
50%
said-
increase of the
I said
minimum wage is like
50%.
12 something.
I meant 50 cents.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot better of a statistic.
Fucking Scott Steiner over
I
there.
was like,
You
Yeah,
know, say our
50%
men are
increase.
created equal.
Then that was a way different math than the rest of
Yeah.
us.
yeah,
We're thinking
that's-
of. Wait, we're planning on uploading these Saturday night or Sunday morning, midnight, depending on how you look at it. 12 a.m. I guess it would be Sunday.
Saturday night
That's
into Sunday
confusing
morning.
as
That's the
hell.
easiest way I do midnight.
Saturday
Saturday night.
11:59.
That works. I like
Yeah.
that.
can do that.
Yeah, that's actually
11:59 Saturday night.
gimmicky, but it'll work.
It is gimmicky. But it's
Look.
midnight ramblings, so it has to go up at midnight, or we have to do it at midnight.
Or you start uploading at 11:59.
Yeah. I definitely don't want to get together and do these every midnight. So,
Oh, fuck no.
yeah, that sounds terrible. I mean, I'm going to have to be up to upload these every Saturday at midnight. But that's
You
fine.
can set an alarm for that and just
Yeah.
go back to bed.
I can just like set an alarm for like 11:55. Well, probably 11:50 because I'm going to fight it. I'm going to hit and not snooze. Woo. I'm going to hit
Sloop.
snooze at least once. So,
Sloop.
sloop.
That's what I felt you were going with that word.
Yeah.
Just
I almost went sloop. But
Okay.
it's just us. We're gonna talk about random stuff.
Butt
And-
chugging again. That was too good of a topic last time.
Dick butt checking.
That's where it ended.
Yeah, the practice one we had, it ended on butt chugging because I don't know how we even got there. You know,
Dumb shit you don't want to do at a party.
I may upload it, like sometime after this one, just so people can know what we're talking about. Because I feel like we're gonna reference that a few times. So I guess the first week you get 2. Damien wasn't there for that one though, so you get to hear it for the first time when other people do.
You guys are about on the same level as Damien right now. So last week we started somewhere, ended in dumb shit. No, it was the Darwin Award that led into it.
Yeah.
The
A
Darwin
1,000
Award,
Ways to Die.
Yeah, Darwin Award is something awarded to people who have died over the past year in such stupid ways that we're actually not really, but thankful for their death. You guys didn't see the air quotes there, but it's like you died in such a stupid way. We're glad you cannot reproduce.
Yeah.
So people that die from like chopping off their own dick. You actually don't have to die to win it. There was one guy who castrated himself and won it.
Yeah. Because we were talking about the BME Pain Olympics too.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it's like,
I was
you
thinking-
see the train.
Because I was like, why would anybody want to do that? And I forgot that was like a sensation on the internet.
Yeah,
before.
because we were talking about how worse the internet was 5 years ago
Oh.
as a place.
Because like the internet isn't as bad as it was. Let's
Yeah,
say like
there's-
5-10 years ago.
5 years ago, we'll say the internet was a lot worse.
Because we were talking about how like quote tamed unquote that 4chan has become.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but there's no longer like baby dick pics floating around 4chan. I'm
That's-
pretty sure it's tamed a lot.
That's true. That's oh god, that's very true.
I haven't seen any of these. I didn't know 4chan was a
Ooh.
thing until like
I didn't know 4chan was a thing in high school before it was too late.
yeah. It was after high school when I found out
See,
what 4chan
I found
was.
out in high school.
See, unfortunately, I had an older sibling who found that side of the internet, and then me, being a couple years younger, was like, "Hey, check this out." And it's like, no, my eyes, my
Oh,
youth.
she set you up for failure.
Isn't that
Yeah,
the
she
crazy
did.
thing about like time though? Is that 10 years ago, when you find like these places on the internet, you thought it was like something super shocking. But nowadays, if you find something like that, then it's like, oh, you know, just another guy being shot in the head.
Oh, desensitization, yeah.
Ah.
That's like
Just-
everything is just so demanded nowadays at such a fast pace, and like
Yeah, nowadays it's just the internet being the internet.
yeah, and that we just oh no, the internet strikes again. But you know, we watched Two Girls One Cup 10 years ago. You think what
I'm sorry,
the
but,
fuck
like,
is this shit?
We also have to put, like, since it has tamed down, those shocking things are no longer there. I mean, think
Oof.
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, something like Two Girls One Cup has not popped up again.
Thank God.
I mean, we had that priest in the
One priest, one nun.
yeah.
I don't remember that, and I'm
Oh,
not going to
man.
find out.
man.
Oh no, don't
Oh,
do
man.
that.
One
You
priest,
know,
one
we're-
nun, dude.
we're-
If you haven't
we're done.
seen One Priest, One Nun, just Google it.
I'm gonna
Don't.
be the
Just Google
the
it.
voice of reason of this podcast and say don't.
No,
I'm
dude.
right
no.
with him. Don't. We're split down the middle. Keep safe search on people.
No,
you
please.
don't need to see it.
Safe
Ties,
search.
ties go to yes.
No.
That's how it
No,
works.
Taz.
No. No.
That's not how it works.
Like curiosity has now popped. They have to go look.
You need majority to get something passed. All right. So
There's
this
four
has
of us.
failed.
That's not gonna work. Ties,
Exactly.
Ties go to the winner.
Marvel, shit your pants.
That makes no
You
sense.
say yes.
Yeah.
First
He
of
shits
all,
all the time.
I'm
Marvel
sorry,
don't
yeah,
wear
that-
pants.
Yeah. That's a rabbit, man.
Yeah.
All right. Ties go to a coin flip. Who has a coin?
Nobody has a coin.
There's a bunch of coins in front of us. There's a change jar in front of us. Find a
Here.
quarter.
Quarter. That's the only thing you can flip with.
And you can flip that penny. Ain't gonna mean shit to me.
Yeah. Heads is always yes.
Yeah. Heads is go.
Shit, I drew.
I mean, you could catch it too, dude.
Yeah, that,
I'm not good at flipping coins.
Obviously.
That's
Tails.
heads.
That was a
That was
tails.
heads.
Fucking
Tails.
liar.
That was heads.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I saw tails.
that was a
Fucking
tail.
liar.
I just want people to go look at it.
Why you lie, man?
It-
well,
It changed my
Right.
life. I want to change someone else's life.
You've lost the right to flip coins. That's clear.
right? We clearly saw it was tails, and this dude like picked it up from his hand and looked him in the eye and said, "Oh, that's head, or that's heads."
Yeah, no, everybody saw the same thing.
I haven't had
Oh,
somebody
man.
straight face lie to me since last week, man.
Wow,
Who
'cause that
straight
was
face
a-
lied to you?
That dickhead that totaled my car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fuck that dude up.
3 of the 4 of us are roommates, and Damien had his car wrecked by one of our neighbors, and he just flat out lied to all 3 of our faces about it.
Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. Like I woke up that morning, I was running late to work, I was scurrying out the door, putting my clothes on, and then I saw it was raining too, so I was like getting wet, putting my clothes on. So when I was running to
It
my
wasn't
car,
just raining. It was pouring
was-
down.
it-
piss,
was
piss
pouring.
pouring down. Yeah, within like a good 30 seconds, I was already soaking wet. But I saw glass around the edge of my car, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Best case scenario, somebody broke into my car. Now, when I turned around the way, I saw like this big ass smash indent to the side of my car, and I just lost it. Like,
Which
thank
one?
God nobody was around me, because I was like Drake. I was just swinging. I didn't know what I was gonna hit, but I just wanted to hit something.
Yeah, and then I didn't know until he came back in the house and woke me up. It was like somebody hit my car. Like I was dead sleep.
Yeah, I've
Oh.
never seen you go from 0 to 100 literally any faster than what you did last week.
Because like even me waking up, like today for example, I first opened my eyes at like 7:30. I didn't actually get out of bed until like noon. Like that's how long it normally takes me to get up on an off day. I'm sorry, I just don't want to get up on off days.
Didn't you call me at like noon?
Yeah. I like woke up, did almost nothing. I was watching short films by Wong Fu. If you don't know what that is, it's a YouTube channel. I love all their stuff. It's mostly Asian people doing it, but they're really good at what they do, so I don't really care.
Are you insinuating Asians aren't good at anything that they
You
do?
insinuating racism right now?
That sounded really racist.
It's not racist if there's like 30 people on the channel and they're all Asian.
No, the way you
No,
put it.
Yeah, the way you
put
said
it,
it,
though.
it sounded like, oh, they're Asian, but they're really good at what they do.
Insinuating that they normally would not be due to the fact that they're Asian.
No, that's not what I meant.
That's exactly
That's what you
it
said.
sounded like.
That's not what I meant.
It sounded like it. Like, what if
It was two separate things in my head.
what if I hired a painter and I was like, oh, I hired this painter guy. He's Puerto Rican, but he's good at what he does. That sounds racist, right?
All right,
That's
look.
exactly how it
That's
sounded.
exactly what you said.
Okay, fine. They are Asian. Period.
So it's an
They
Asian
are good
channel,
at what they do.
comma,
Period.
it's a really good channel.
Yeah, two
Yes.
different points. They're Asian. They're good. Boom.
Yeah.
But they're not good because they're
Yeah, they're not good
Yeah,
because they're
that-
Asian. Let's not let their ethnicity define how great they are, what they do.
Although, you gotta give black people fried chicken.
I'm not even sure black people made fried chicken first. Did they? Somebody Google that.
Doesn't
We're
matter.
gonna
They were
Google the
probably ones
origin
who
of
were
fried
making
chicken.
it literally.
Maybe white people fried their chicken because they thought it'd be fancy. They're like, this shit's gross. Let's give it to the slaves. And they just ended up liking it.
Isn't there something like that actually happened though? With,
Something.
like
Chitlins.
No, they
Chitlins,
use
yeah.
like
pig
parts of
intestine
the
and
pig
stuff.
that they didn't want to eat.
Yeah, the white people
Like-
cut up the pig.
Pig feet and
Yeah.
Yeah.
hog maw.
They're like, oh, there's all these scraps. Let's give it to the slaves.
And then they made chitlins.
Yeah, they made some beans and throw them shits in there, and then boom.
Yeah.
Shit was never the same.
And people still eat that shit to this day. That stuff is gross.
Yeah, look,
Look, my family is from the South. Like South.
deep south.
Like the country of South Carolina.
Like I do the Claire South.
Yeah.
that's more Kentucky. That's more northern South.
I do declare.
We've had this conversation with the whole Foghorn Leghorn thing. Wait, was that you?
I
Okay.
had no Foghorn Leghorn conversation.
I was in a conversation with
But
somebody.
now I think Foghorn Leghorn is racist.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But we were talking about like southern accents and how it was my friend in Taiwan. He was talking about he loves hearing American accents done by Taiwanese people
Yeah.
because they always go southern. There are other parts of America people.
Yeah.
You could do so many. It'd probably be a lot easier to do a Boston American accent than it is to do
No,
a southern
I feel like
American
it's going to
accent.
be easier to do a Southern American accident. Not
Accident.
Man, I'm bad at
I'm bad at math today.
I've never seen a point proven so fast.
All right, I'm bad at words. With words. Whatever.
If you're doing a podcast,
What's 2 + 2, man?
21. But like, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, man.
I feel like it's easier for them to do a southern American accent.
Yeah. Just because, like, it's made fun of so heavily in, like, American TV shows.
Oh god, they always go straight
Super
like
strong.
out the
like-
woods of West Virginia. Just got
Like-
done cooking meth country.
Like,
I mean,
my,
yeah, 'cause
my
that's-
favorite example. Oh, go ahead.
That's because everybody knows what the South talks like. Like, do you know how a person from Denver sounds?
Yeah,
Exactly.
like a damn Yankee.
No, that's up north, man.
Nah, that's north. They got northern.
Yeah,
Drop to
Denver's
them, too.
north.
Denver's not north.
And they're Midwest, but they're north of us.
Barely.
What?
Am I thinking of the right state?
Probably
Colorado?
not.
Colorado.
Colorado's that
The
way,
Rocky
dog.
Mountains?
We're right here.
I'm thinking Washington.
Yeah,
I was way
you're
off.
you're bad too.
No,
I'm bad at geography today. But at least I can say words.
look, I can say words.
Just not the
I'm
right
just
ones.
bad at them sometimes. Like, I get mixed up when we talk about like people's names. People's names get me real bad, to a point where I started giving people nicknames.
Trevor.
Yeah,
Y'all go to hell.
and like I can remember a nickname. I cannot, from the life of me, remember most people's real names. Like, I've worked at the same place I'm at for a year, and if you're outside of the kitchen, I will probably not know your name.
Unless you snitch.
Unless you a snitch, then I know your name. We're not going to name names,
I know you.
but we know who you are. You tell all the time.
Like, we're not even doing anything bad. It's just like, I'm behind. Why are you behind? Did you just snitch again?
Yeah. Like, I'll do it when I can get to it.
It's not like I'm doing cocaine in the back and like the manager comes out. Why are you doing cocaine out here? You got me again.
Yeah. I'll try to get better not getting caught with cocaine.
Like, we're not doing stuff like that. It's just like, I'm behind.
Okay.
I can top that. There's somebody in my department who is taking snitching to a whole other level.
Jesus.
I say this because they put in false reports.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
When you started your statement, I thought you said I can top that. Like you knew somebody who did crack at work. Like,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure when we were working at where me and Douglas met, there was somebody who'd come in like high as if they just shot up or some shit.
that was a lot of people.
There was 2, 3 of them that were so bad that we thought they were going to pass
worked
out.
with, what, like, maybe 26 people in that building?
If that. I'd say it's like more to 15.
All right. I know at least, like, 80-90% of the people that walked in were high as fuck.
But not high and like, I just smoked a joint and I'm feeling good high. But this is like, you're sitting there staggering about to pass out into whatever the fuck you're doing.
Like, the needle is still coming out of your arm when you clock in kind of high.
Like, all right, we were working fast food. We thought these guys were going to pass out into the deep fryers.
Yeah.
Let them.
We about did.
One almost did on day shift.
One burnt themselves on night shift because they were going in.
Yeah, like...
No problem.
It wasn't my job to stop them from doing it.
Like, not my problem. Go ahead.
Like, if the manager wasn't back there to grab them and be like, I don't want to do this paperwork, they would have fell in.
Yeah.
Because nobody was saving them. We were just going to let them do it. Like, all right, have fun.
No, just let them. I mean, we currently work with a dude like that.
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah, we do.
9 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yep.
He's been a lot better about it recently, in my opinion.
I don't know. When you go from all the drugs in the world to almost all the drugs in the world, I guess that's progress.
Yeah.
That was harsh.
Look, he
True,
does.
but it's harsh.
It says true, but it's harsh.
He does basically everything in the book.
I don't even like try to not be mean to him.
I like him. I think he's kind of cool. Like, we share the same, like, love for electronics. And it's dope to have that person to talk to about it. Because you guys aren't going to, like, nerd out with me about the new Samsung phone coming out.
All right. Can we... Greg, are you talking about electronics as in phones and gadgets? You're talking about electronics as in cameras?
It's like there's different kinds.
Because you know I
get.
geek out about phones and electronics and stuff too.
Okay.
It's like, dude,
I would care about phones.
So we all care about phones. You went to a terrible...
I was talking about, like, it's mostly cameras. But I was talking about, like, the camera that's in the phone. Or, like, stuff that's in the phone. Not the phone itself. I could care less about the phone itself. It's not that much better than the phone I have.
Like, I love specs on phones.
Like, I like doing camera stuff because that's what I want to do with my life. So it's just cool to see, like, a smartphone have a camera that's, like, rivaling with, like, DSLR cameras. Or, like, higher end cameras like that. It's just cool. I like it.
I hate to break this out on a tangent, but for some reason the acronym you just stated reminds me of ASMR. Do you guys know what that is?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like the clicks as you're talking. Are supposed to be
more-
relaxing or something like that.
More than that, it's supposed to be like sounds and sound effects people make that are supposed to cause different sensations. Like, you guys remember there was this big fad about certain tones being able to create different things in your head, like cause you to feel more rested, to have a higher IQ before a test, to help with brain, and cause all sorts of other things like the brown note, or a sound that's supposed to trigger dopamine and give you an orgasm. Yeah, they're supposed to
Okay,
exist.
not that
Love
last one.
that.
That last one I didn't
Okay,
know about.
I want to train myself.
Okay, so yeah,
to
those
where
were.
you say pancakes, I'll bust in my pants because I work at Cracker Barrel.
Oh man, that's.
I feel like that's a terrible idea, and my
Okay.
tangent just went even more left field. Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Like and I work the grill on too.
For those of you that don't know, Will's our resident creep of the group.
I'm not creepy.
He's also the resident fuckboy and narcissist.
No.
I
Yep.
forgot
It
about
was
that.
voted.
We,
It was voted.
Okay.
You were voted 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Narcissist, I can see. Creep?
No, not creep.
I'm not
Fuckboy.
No.
He said
Fuckboy.
creep.
Oh.
I'm not a creep. I don't
I
got a
didn't hear you say
van.
creep.
I mean, you do some gay, creepy stuff
I mean,
sometimes.
you had a van.
Yeah, you
No, we had a family van.
That don't sound much
Yeah, that don't
better.
sound better
did.
for any of us.
That just went a little bit more
Like,
cold.
and it wasn't even like it was a work van that my dad bought.
Look, I said creep because you said you want to bust in your pants when you hear pancakes. Just the word pancakes.
I mean,
not
that is
even.
creepy to say.
Yeah.
I'll give him that, but like, that doesn't make him a creep. It makes him weird as fuck, but it doesn't make him a creep.
Yeah. Like being a creep is like driving in the ice cream van with no ice cream.
Okay, I will say, I will probably say, me and Doug have probably done creepier shit than Will.
Oh.
He said,
In the sense of our Candyman skit.
the dude said ice cream truck with no ice cream.
Like that's creepy.
That
Wait,
is-
wait.
Playing like-
Is it creepy? Because if you have an ice cream truck with no ice cream, I'm assuming you're selling weed and other drugs.
No, I'm talking about playing the music too and just driving around. and
Like you're
He's
not
talking
selling
about-
anything, you just cruising.
Like luring children.
Like, imagine that coming through. 'Cause we had an ice cream truck pull into our apartment complex, and we bought ice cream. Imagine if we had walked up, and was like, "Hey man, where's the ice cream at?" What ice
Mm.
cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about creepy? I met an ice cream man one time that lost 3 fingers on the job.
Had he
All
used
right.
3 fingers making
How?
ice
I
cream?
have a lot of questions.
Not even making ice cream,
Yeah.
just selling it.
Yeah, no, he was an ice cream truck guy. He lost 3 fingers on the job. He had 2 fingers.
He only had 5 to start with.
On one hand, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I was like, that
He
makes
had-
no sense. Like he only had one hand.
I mean, he had his thumb and his pinky.
Oh, so you literally had thumb pinky.
He said
Yeah.
pointer, and thumb pinky.
No, he
I
lost.
love that Scrubs reference.
Evidently, I swear, he lost 3 on the job, and I was so scared to ask him how.
I would have.
Did you ever?
Eventually, yes. Turns out he was reaching into something, and they got caught and chopped off.
On the job?
Yeah,
It was like
What
he
do
was
you
reaching.
What do you carry on the truck?
I immediately had no follow-up questions. I got my ice cream and left.
Oh man, so this
That's
means
fair.
this means it's origin story time. Okay,
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
was like, I have no further questions. I'm just gonna get my ice cream and get the
we
fuck
can
away from
create
you.
an origin story for
Because
Maurice.
he was like 60
Maurice.
something
His
years
name
old.
is Maurice. We don't know his name. We're creating
There
his
was
origin
a
story.
snake in the ice cream.
No, I like to
And
think
he
he.
reached down and just.
I like to think he shadowed as a handyman, part-time ice cream
Where
driver.
he did his own repairs.
He did his
had,
own
like,
repairs.
tools next
feel
to
like
the
I'm
ice
about-
cream.
Well,
So
no,
he,
not.
He was a maintenance man, and
Yeah.
it's like by day ice cream man, by night he fixed
Well,
toilets.
Well, he had
All
to
right,
go.
I feel like that's 2 jobs that stereotypically make you a pedophile.
He had to go help landscape a house.
I
How does a
mean,
maintenance man make you a pedophile?
I think school janitor. They're maintenance guys.
Like, if you work as a school janitor / ice cream van driver,
I have a you're
I got
You're
a lot
diddling
of
something,
questions.
He
Yeah.
has something about kids. That's it.
yeah. I mean,
That's gross.
think about it. Freddy Krueger was a repair guy for a school. In his origin,
Yeah, but they burnt them alive.
for being a pedophile.
For being a
Oh,
pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Anyways,
Like,
Maurice.
that's why he was burnt alive.
All right, so here's the story about Maurice.
Yeah, Maurice. He had to go help with the landscaping gig, and he had to go deliver ice cream on a Friday night in midsummer, June 17th, we'll say.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I
Yep.
am not getting ice cream from a van in the middle of the night.
Look, it was
Ice cream music or not, you're not getting me to that fucking van.
look.
It's like midnight. You just
Like-
hear the music come through the apartment complex.
Look,
like,
we'll say it's like
That is the beginning of a horror story.
It was-
yeah, I would.
it was like 7 o'clock.
I've never been that fat as
How
a child.
about that? It was 7 o'clock.
That's still pretty late.
To where the sun's going down, but still not all the way. But it's
just
still
their
hard
last-
to see.
It's
So
their last
dusk.
one.
Just say dusk.
Just say dusk. So he's driving through this one neighborhood, and he flares on his music. Da 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 da. Kids come running. They're like, "Oh, ice cream man, ice cream man!"
Oh yeah, dude. Ice cream trucks nowadays play that beat from "Does Your Chain Hang Low?" I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's actually what they play now. It's great.
That was that song copied the ice cream jingle.
Yeah.
I don't remember them being that. They
Nah.
used to do the whole "Do you want to be a chicken? Do you want to be a duck?" And then it changed slightly, and now it's more like that song.
Nah, man, that's always been the ice cream jingle to me in life.
No.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I've always heard the "Do you want to be a chicken? Do you want to be a duck?"
we digress from
Yeah.
chickens and ducks
Let's
and
get this
chains.
origin story.
So,
Is he gonna get a superpower? at
so
the end?
Maurice.
Probably not. If we
Oh,
Never
it's like
mind.
Dave Chappelle's skit. He's like, quick, let me touch your vagina. What? Let me touch your vagina. There's people dying.
No,
With
sadly,
what thumb pinky?
sadly, Maurice doesn't get any superpowers. But
That's
let's
like
say,
instant stink
let's
pink.
say this kid Daniel, him and his fat ass. And
That's a jar for the record.
what's a jar?
I'm
When
sorry.
you grab your vagina, you said, what, with thumb pinky? That's a...
That's instant pink and stink.
Oh, yeah. Go put a doll in the jar.
Okay, so last night, them talking about
I
Eiffel
say
Towering
no.
some chick and then sitting on the dude's couch and wait for him to get home butt ass naked is not a jar.
When the fuck do we talk about this?
I don't
Yeah.
remember this.
You were high.
I remember this because you were high. You brought it up.
You were too high to get with me on jarring them for that bullshit.
I still don't
remember
think that's
this.
jar worthy.
I mean, yeah, talk about the dude, but don't talk about his girlfriend like that. That's just mean.
She lied too.
Yeah,
did
she's
lie.
just as guilty.
She didn't. You said she didn't lie. She just stood there.
That's the same thing as lying. If you don't speak up, that's
I'm
lying.
sorry, but if she's being abused or some other shit and she don't want to speak
I'm
up,
saying
that's
if you witnessed a murder and didn't tell them,
Like
you're
I
still an
said,
accessory.
like I said last night, they get the jar unless they say in the story, unless she says no and they continue. Then it becomes rape, and then they get the dollar in the jar,
And then we go to prison.
and then you go to prison because that's a crime.
Where's the fucking jar?
So, a little
a good
backstory
question.
for this family.
I'll say it.
For those of you that know, we have a jar that contains various amounts of bills, mostly ones and fives. But we have this game where it's called the douchebag game. If you
How is
say
that being a douchebag?
if you say or do something douchebaggery or something fucked up that pertains to like rape and murder
Here, I
and
said no.
well, for the jar,
Riz.
you started it. You said that's a jar.
No, that was him.
Yeah,
was me.
Douglas started it.
I said
started
no.
2/3 vote.
What? How? It's half.
Yeah, that's 50-50.
you can't vote for yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever. I said no. Let that count. I'm on your team.
I mean, it's just a funny joke. It's not douchebaggery.
Look,
No, if you can't control delete baby,
look.
That is an abortion
not-
joke.
Yeah, that's
I'm not-
that's a
I'm
totally
not
different
saying that
subject
these
than
jokes aren't
anal
funny.
play.
that is a joke of something that happened.
I'm not saying that the jokes aren't funny, but they're still fucked up.
How's it fucked up to make a joke about playing with the butthole during sex?
You want to repeat that sentence one more time out loud and see where you don't get the jar? Thank you.
How is it not a jar, or how's it a jar just talk about putting one in this thing?
How the fuck we go from Maurice to about
I don't know. Let's get back to Maurice.
Oh no, I was gonna
The
say
thumb and butts.
Maurice had to hand out fat ass
I
kids
didn't
some
say
ice
the thumb
cream.
goes in the butt.
He had to reach into the back to get the. What's
Yeah.
Daniel eat at night? Ice cream sandwiches
Chitlins.
Cheetos.
or
Chitlins.
Cheetos. He wanted ice cream sandwiches and Cheetos and chitlins because Maurice sells chitlins on his truck.
It's a Maurice
Okay,
is a
so
black
can I
dude.
just-
He
Maurice-
drops in the
Maurice
hood.
is
All right,
black.
so the actual ice cream truck man we're talking about is someone who used to come through my trailer park when I was a kid and sell ice cream. He was like a 65-year-old old white man.
Oh, then that makes sense. So he's
Oh.
blind. He's losing his eyesight. So he had the chitlins in hand for Daniel, the fat ass kid who
No, it's
wanted
for-
his
The
It's for
black
his mom.
fat kid.
the black fat kid
No,
who
that's
wanted
for his
his
mama.
ice cream sandwiches and his Cheetos. So he had the chitlins in one hand, he had the Cheetos in another, and he had to reach to get the ice cream sandwich in his freezer. But there was a bucket of like tools and saws and shit. and he couldn't like keep his balance between chitlins and Cheetos and try to reach for the ice cream sandwich, and he lost his fingers grabbing for the saw.
Okay.
Boom, origin story achieved.
Why wouldn't he just drop one and then just like replace
Because
it?
Maurice is 65 and he's dumb. That's why.
I mean, to be fair, this dude was pretty stupid.
Thank you. Origin story makes sense.
He needed help making change a lot, and he might have got ripped off.
How are you an ice cream man that can't count change?
You know,
That's all you're gonna get is change.
You know, it takes like a 3-day course to do that shit,
Yeah, but it don't take a genius to know change.
and 2 of them is a background check. Like, they have almost 0 qualifications to do that job.
So if I wanted to have an ice cream truck, you saying on Friday I gotta have an ice cream truck?
Yeah.
No.
We're not getting an ice cream truck. I just want to make sure I heard right.
I mean,
No ice cream truck.
I mean, you could be a bus driver for
I don't want
a
to go
school too in the
creeping
same amount of
through,
time.
like, school zones shit. I just want to go to like college campuses.
no.
I mean, at that point,
Oh.
I'm assuming you're selling weed too.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah.
you're selling weed.
Then we get pulled over like, where's the weed at?
Like,
I got cookies and cream.
no, like driving an ice cream truck through neighborhoods is acceptable. Driving an ice cream truck through University Row, that's
Frat row.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
That's,
I would think something's in that
Yeah, you're selling beer out of that.
beer.
Beer, marijuana,
Other
and
recreation.
some other prescription.
I think technically you can do that.
What, sell prescriptions?
No, not prescription, but
Oh.
beer.
Mm,
I think there's a way you can do that.
I'm sure.
That would be great.
I'm
Have
just
an
gonna
ice cream
carry a
beer truck.
six. I'm just gonna carry a 6-pack in my Uber car.
A beer truck.
Yeah.
Just a beer truck.
Oh, what about
Beer
those?
truck sounds dope.
Yeah. See, and then these in Nashville they have these things called the peddling taverns.
Yeah.
We should do something like that. Go down Frat Row,
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
because then you can pick up the drunk guys from the bar, have them keep drinking on their way home, and
Yeah.
it's not drink driving.
You lost me
Drunk
there when
driving.
you said pick up the drunk guys from the bar. I'm not down with that.
Yeah, just swing by like the old city, pick up a bunch of drunkards, take them back to their frat houses.
Damien
Get a
was
shitload of
indicating
money.
he wants to have sex with drunk girls.
What?
What?
No part of that was
Damien
said.
said, you lost me at drunk guys.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pick up a bunch of drunk guys from a bar and bring them home.
Not to your house.
That
to their
sounds
house.
weird too.
That sounds
That's
very
what I said.
rapey.
Damien indicated he wants to
Yeah.
fuck a bunch of drunk girls on this bike.
I said nothing.
Yeah, it is just a big ass bike.
You definitely said something.
I just said we can help pick up these lonely, strange, drunk girls and bring them safely home.
That's not better. That's not better.
That's straight rape.
Jar.
That's not rape. I'm trying to get them home, get them safe
Your
and sound.
home.
In your
I didn't
home,
say
in
my
your
home.
bed.
I said home, their home. I didn't say my home. Nothing was insinuated with sexual pleasure, sir. I can't get
I
jarred.
don't want anyone else to say anything about my wording.
The tone of your voice was very creepy with it.
My
Nope.
wording was just dumb. Your wording was creepy.
Perception and reality are
Why
two
am I
things.
the resident creep?
Look, I was just trying to help these lonely girls.
Stop saying lonely.
Okay,
Yeah, that's not a thing.
all right.
Lonely is creepy.
Lonely is creepy.
You're trying to just help these, like, girls.
Just help these poor girls
Wow.
who've had a night of drinking.
That ain't better.
You need to figure out what you want to say.
Go opposite. Like these adamant girls.
Adamant,
Don't say girls. Girls is what's making it creepy.
these ladies.
No. Say
Some people.
Say people. Make
What
it
if it's a
gender
lesbian
neutral.
bar?
So?
There's still people.
Gay guys go to lesbian bars.
Why?
To hang out with their girlfriends.
I'm lost.
Not their girlfriends. They're like chick friends.
I get that.
aren't
I'm
gay.
still lost. Like, lesbians are like the double opposite of what gay guys want.
They can still be friends. Like,
That took me a second.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I mean, you're not wrong.
yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah, double opposite.
I don't know. I guess. Let me try to say it for you. You ready?
Go ahead.
A drunk crowd of people back to their home safely. Can we just leave it at that?
That was my original point,
Yeah,
and then
just
Damien made it
drunk
really
crowd.
fucking creepy.
No genders involved. Just crowd of people. I personally would take that and just like take them from one bar. They can drink on my cart, and then take them to another bar. I don't want to be the one that takes them home. I just want them to A to B and overcharge for it.
Yep.
That seems pretty
Thank you.
effective.
Bring
Well,
it.
ice cream is on there.
And ice cream, because drunk people at midnight want ice cream.
Yep.
Drunk people at midnight want ice cream. Because
That
we
is-
went to Whiskey Dick's and
'Cause
it was me, you, and RJ, and we went across the street to get some like water or something. And we saw this drunk girl trying to buy an ice cream cone. It was like one of those fudgesicle things, where like the almonds and nuts, and it was like chocolate coated something. And she was like arguing with the cashier because he couldn't sell it to her because she was intoxicated. And she was like, "No, I don't have my ID. You can't see my ID. You don't need ID for an ice cream."
I mean, she's not wrong.
She's not
I mean,
wrong.
yeah, at what point is it bad to sell a drunk person ice cream?
I'm just saying, it was funny as shit to see.
Like, it's downtown. There's likely a bus or a taxi somewhere within a mile radius.
Yeah.
An Uber. A Lyft.
We don't want Ubers. Ubers is what takes you home. We don't want to impede on what Uber does. We just want to make some money on the side.
Oh, did you see that dude in LA?
I
was
think-
an Uber
no, it's
driver
not
that
like-
was just fucking people in his car? Guys, girls.
What?
No,
Fake
that's
taxi?
No.
weird. We're not getting into that.
No, it's just an Uber driver that just kept
Next
having
block.
sex with his people. That was it. Just kept fucking people.
That sounds like fake taxi to me.
That
What?
sounds like you're using Uber for a booty call.
Yeah. It's exactly what fake taxi is. Oi, love, get in. I'll give you a ride. That's the most terrible British accent I've ever
And
done.
then,
Oh, that was nasty.
I reinstate my creep comment.
Nah, you lost your vote.
Yeah, you lost that one.
yeah.
I mean, let's face it, we gonna take a vote now. You're still ahead.
Yeah. You're still winning.
It's okay, we got time.
Oh, yeah, not really.
That's a
This
really
is-
creepy thing to say too.
This is gonna be. We just gonna stop this podcast here because I feel like this is where we should quit. We're about 30 some blah blah minutes in. I could just look at the time. It's 36 minutes, and we're just gonna do our outro and get out. Boom.
I still think I'm not the creep, but whatever. We'll save it for next discussion on the next podcast. So let us know what you think about some of the things we talked about tonight below, and we'll ramble midnight next week.
Ramble at midnight. I didn't put at.
Script says ramble midnight, sir.
It's
Not even
ramble.
can you talk right. You can't even write right.
Simple.
Look, I mess up sometimes. Whatever. And we'll just see you guys next week.